Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning. It's still morning here in Queensland, 11 o'clock in the morning. But happy Friday for everyone, or Thursday, whatever day it is to you today. So, yeah, I hope everyone is cruising along nicely. We've had quite a few things sort of happening in the last week or so. Quite a few, you've heard me before, graduates of the Better Sleep and Nutrition program in the last sort of 7 to 10 days, which has been really good. Really good to see. We've had Ashleen graduated, Suze, Tracy, yeah. Oh, hi Jody, how you going? I'm going to hit the wave. Is that what you meant to do? Is that meant to kind of wave at each other? Not sure how it kind of works, how the whole system works. Yeah, so we've had Ashleen, Suze and Tracy just recently graduate from the program, and Jody, Jody did yesterday as well, so she completed the program, so yay, well done. Yeah, but I just wanted to pop in and talk about something that because I just am continually doing more and more research to find ways to make this program better for everyone, to, you know, very much result focused. And Ashleen gave me some really good feedback in her feedback form, which was really good. I mean, I love the positive feedback, and I do very much appreciate that, but I'm very much someone too that loves constructive feedback, because that way I can sort of look at ways to kind of tweak things and make it better. There's a beautiful word called Kaizen, which means for constant and never-ending improvement, and I absolutely love that word. So that's my philosophy and how I want to do things, is to improve. But yeah, so Ashleen was just sort of saying, you know, more tips about, you know, wanting to find out ways to fall asleep faster, or, you know, if you wake up during the night, and so forth. And oh, hi Tracy, hey, join me too. I'm just going to hit the wave button to you as well, Tracy. So we've got Jody and Tracy on at the same time. You can wave to each other. So yeah, so I'm always searching for kind of different ideas and ways to help you to you know, yeah, fall asleep, or, you know, if we wake up during the night. So I came across a gadget, I'm calling, called I don't know if you've actually seen it before or heard about it, but I did a lot of research. I was on this website, onto their 24-hour, you know, their chat box, asking them all these questions, saying, you know, I've got shift working clients, will this work for them, you know, blah blah blah. So before I actually, you know, pay for them to get them shipped out, and I only got it yesterday, and my husband put it to the test last night. He had a 4 a.m. start this morning. I haven't had a chance to speak to him, so I don't know what happened, or, you know, how he thought it worked or didn't work or whatever, but I just wanted to kind of you know, tell you guys all about it, and then you can make the decision if you want to use it or not. But it's something called the DoDow. Don't know if you can actually see it there. I'm kind of going to zoom in. It's called the DoDow. So that's actually the box. So it says fall asleep faster, and it's been designed by somebody who had insomnia. So I went, oh, hello, that's interesting. And this is actually the gadget here. And I don't know if you can actually see it, but there is actually a little blue light that's on at the moment. It's kind of not going to work at the moment, obviously, because it's daylight. But it's fully battery operated, like it's not plugged into anything. You just kind of sit it beside the bed. And how it actually works. Okay, so I've just got my little notes down here, so I'm going to kind of keep referring back to them. So look, there's never a magic bullet when it comes to sleep. Okay, we know that you know, there's so many reasons why somebody can't sleep, and shift work is one of those factors. It could be biochemical, it could be nutritional, environmental, psychologically, emotional. It could be so many reasons why somebody is struggling to sleep, or they might wake up and so forth. This particular gadget is really addressing, and I want to make that point clear, is really addressing one area of facet. It's for somebody that might be suffering from that stress, anxiety, busy brain, I really can't turn my brain off kind of scenario. So if that's you, then this might work. it kind of runs on the theory of I guess similar like diagrammatic breathing that we actually do through like a yoga class. So how it works is you actually sync your breath to this pulsating light that actually goes onto the ceiling, which is really, really interesting. So and it has a couple of different settings. Like we're still trying to kind of work it at the moment, but what it does is it actually pulses this particular light up onto the ceiling, and then what you do is you sync your breath to that light. So you're kind of breathing in every time it expands, and then you breathe out to when it contracts, kind of thing. So it's really the purpose, and there's a lot of science behind it because of the whole meditation kind of deep breath process. But what it does, it actually helps to lower your heart rate, bring your blood pressure right down, and that actually helps you to sleep as well. So I guess it's also kind of a bit of a distraction too. Like, you know, if you're lying there staring at the ceiling, I can't sleep, or I just, you know what I mean? You got 50 things going around in your brain and your mind. Then this is kind of that bit of a distraction because you're kind of just focusing on it. My question was on their 24-hour hotline. Oh my gosh, it's a blue light. That's not good. How does that kind of work? And they said, no, it's very dim, and it's a very, very dim light. It's not enough, like it's not shining in your eyes or anything enough to reduce that melatonin production, which is a big problem that can actually stop, you know, when we kind of think about sleep. So that doesn't really kind of come into it at all. So it definitely doesn't disrupt the melatonin. It works in 8 or 20 minute cycles as well. So once you kind of set it off, it'll go for about 8 minutes. And then if you're still awake, I suppose you just hit it again, and then it goes for another 20. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of laid down there and sort of done it like late last night, but there was still too much light around, so I couldn't get it to work. But I could sort of see how quickly, if you really do focus on it, and in saying that, it'd be really important that if you do go and buy it, is just to make sure that you read the instructions on how it does work, because it's really not, it's not going to put you to sleep, and I guess I want to kind of make that clear. It's not going to put you to sleep, it is going to help you to relax. And I think that's a big misunderstanding, or something that we've kind of really forgotten in the whole big sleep picture. In order to sleep, and in order to sleep well, we must be relaxed. We absolutely must be relaxed. If we're still in this fight or flight, you know, stress response, otherwise called sympathetic dominance, you're in this survival mechanism mode that you're never going to be able to sleep. Like, you just can't switch off. And that's also why I'm not a fan of some of the prescriptive medications out there, the benzodiazepines and things like that are just sedate people, you know. But I mean, really, shift workers don't need to be sedated. We're already exhausted, tired, but we're tired and wired often. So that's not really treating the kind of, sedating somebody is actually not really treating the cause. You want to really work on ways to help your body to relax, because when it relaxes, that blood pressure goes down, the heart rate slows down, and it's basically sending a signal to your brain that you're safe, that your body is safe and it's okay, it's safe to sleep. So you're more likely to to kind of eventually wind down. So Jodie said, so true. I just the whole pharmaceutical kind of medication stuff really concerns me for so many different reasons. A lot of them are addictive, come with negative side effects, but their mechanism of action for what they're trying to do is not really addressing the cause. And we really, with everything, we need to, if you think about a tree, we need to be looking at the root cause of something as to why. Like, why aren't you sleeping? What is it? And that's why I have a bit of those, you know, I guess sort of heavy-ish conversations at the beginning of people that are going through the program. I want to know exactly what's going on all around you, like not just from the shift working kind of perspective, because there's other things that might be going on. And just taking like a sleep medication to kind of knock you out or sedate you, and even that isn't giving you that good quality sleep as well. A lot of them actually disrupt a part of the sleep cycle, the REM sleep cycle, which is so important for learning and healing and so forth. So, and it's just a band-aid, you know, whereas this is non-pharmaceutical medication. I kind of feel like I'm on a bit of a sales show or something, one of those little and I'll buy a please. That's not exactly my intention at all. Like, it's just, as I said, I've only just stumbled across this. I've just done the research on it. Hubby's only tried it one night. I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it, and to be honest, I think it's going to take more than one night to kind of get used to it, to you know, to see if it would actually work, you know, for him. I don't know. I did ask the question about, you know, for those that are sleeping during the day, the night shift, you know, is there going to be enough light? Is there going to be enough darkness? I did ask that question through the 24-hour hotline. He assured me that yes, so long as your room is completely blacked out, it will work. It'll be the same. And I think that's going to be key. So if you're somebody that does work night shift and you work and you do a lot of sleeping during the day, but you can't block out that light, then this won't work. Because it needs to be completely black in order for it to work. If you can't give your the room, because we know, particularly up here in Queensland, that light comes in so brightly. If you can't block it out completely, then I would say that it wouldn't work, because it definitely needs darkness in order for it to be able to see. Interestingly, if you go on their website, and I will give you the link to that website along with a couple of other videos that are people that have actually used it, because you'll find all different types of testimonials from it. And again, it comes down to understanding the mechanisms of this and how it works. As I said, it's not going to put you to sleep. It's going to relax you, which will then help your body to get into that place of where it can actually fall asleep. So yeah, just make sure I haven't missed anything else that I wanted to mention on it. Yeah, as I said, it's really designed for somebody that's suffering from that stress, anxiety, kind of busy brain, can't switch off your brain. So I mean, it might not be anything that you kind of need all the time, but it's just something that, you know, you can have as a to sit beside your bedside table, and you know that it's there as an option. Great for racing minds. Yeah, and it's definitely not distracting. Well, the little bit that I've tried with it, it just kind of makes you focus. And then to be honest, my eyes actually started to get heavy after a while anyway, because you're kind of looking at it, and just started to feel a bit heavy, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll be interested to sort of hear what hubby thinks. So yeah, like I said, it's definitely not going to be a magic, you know, sleep bullet formula at all. But again, it's just having, as I mentioned in one of the other videos, it's just having your little shift working toolbox over here, full of all sorts of little things that you can draw on depending on your situation at the time. You know, what you might need. You know, maybe you want a bit of music instead, or maybe you just need a little bit of essential oils or something like this. This is just something different, but I just love the fact that it's based on that yoga diagrammatic breathing, which has the science. It's proven in so much literature that it is one of the best ways to calm your body down and put your body into that rest and digest arm of our autonomic nervous system. And in order to sleep, that's where it's got to be. It can't be over here in the fight or flight stress response. It must be over in the parasympathetic side in order for it to sleep. And that's exactly what yoga diagrammatic breathing does. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, as I said, I'll share the links to the website. The website, I thought, was the way that they've got the pictures, they've drawn the light on the wall, the light on the ceiling. It's definitely not like that. It's more of it's kind of a blobby kind of a glowy kind of a thing. It's not as distinct, and you kind of look at it and you go, wow, that looks amazing, but in real life it's just this light that kind of goes up, and yeah, it's not as obvious as what it kind of looks in that drawing that they've done there. But again, I'll show a different video where she shows that it uses it, so you might get a better idea. Anyway, so yeah, so I don't know if anyone's got any questions for me. Tracy, I know that you're on there. Not sure if you're still here with me. Jody, I can see that. I'm not sure if it's you that is still with Jody or if it's Tracy. I can't quite see. But if you've got any questions at all about anything, really, then fire away. Write them in the comments for me. Hopefully I can still see them. Facebook's a funny thing. I can't always see all the actual things that come up on the screen. So I'm not sure if anyone's got any more questions. I've seen a couple highs from Tracy, and yeah. So Jody, we were saying before, could be a possibility for like an adjunct to things like sleep apnea machines and things like that. Again, it's just, isn't it? It's like I was saying before, sleep is such a multifactorial thing. We've got shift work over here, but we've also got other things going on, and even for the non-shift workers, they've got other issues going on. This is just just something different. I think I just really like the science behind it, so could be worth investigating for those that are a bit frazzled, anxious, can't get back to sleep. All right, well, if I can't see any more questions, excuse me, I've just noticed I've got all this grey hair coming through. My goodness, it's time to get my hair done. Some of the joys that you notice during these Facebook Lives. So anyway, hope everyone has a good weekend, a good week, or whatever it is. Please shout out as always if you need any more support. I am, as you know, I'm always continually got my radar on, looking for different ways to kind of provide some good content for you, some resources, some tools to help you to really, tap in and find ways to improve our health. And we know we're going to go on a bit of a roller coaster ride. We're going to have good days and bad days and so forth. Hi, Jody. Good. Thank you. Thanks. See you later. We're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days and stuff like that. You just kind of got to just stick with it and do the best that you can each day as you go, and and look at it as a big picture thing. How much is your health worth to you? So just keep at it. It's definitely worth prioritizing your sleep and doing whatever you can to improve your health that way. All right, everyone. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me, for those that did, and anyone else that comes in and watches this on the replay. Please feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think. Any other questions? It's good to, as again, I can't always see everyone. I know doesn't even see this video on the Facebook group anymore. It just doesn't reach everybody for some reason. So please just put all your likes and stuff, because that'll actually help to hopefully get other people to be able to see it. All right, see ya. Bye.